And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Well, Cade Cunningham, the top pick in 2021, said, quote, "There's a lot of different reasons why I was picked number one, but I think it's just who I am as a person. Someone that can turn into a leader for your team and be a franchise guy. I compose myself well, and that translates on the court. I'm pretty confident in what I can do and who I am." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
A look at the Pistons starting group. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Duran. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. And for Washington, in the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Wright in at point. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. Now here's Bay. 5 on the clock. Cunningham outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Wright. He's watched by Cunningham. Now here's Wright. Defense right on him. And he converts the layup.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
Cunningham against Wright. Up top, Bay. He just couldn't put it together in that loss to Indiana. Pass to Ivy. Shoots over Beal. A nice shot by Ivy.
And this is exactly what they want to see from Ivy this summer. Confidence in his jump shot, the consistency necessary to be successful.
Avdia from outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from three. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
And he drops the first.
I am never sure that Bojan Bogdanovic gets credit for being an elite basketball player, especially when it comes to his scoring ability.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both. And Bogdanovic doesn't do anything flashy necessarily.
Which is why maybe, B.A., some people take this guy for granted. He is an efficient scorer. He's a dangerous three-point shooter. He can post a mismatch, and he's unafraid of the moment. Bojan Bogdanovic is one of my favorite guys in the league.
Now here's Wright. 8 points in his last time out. For 3, Porzingis. And Bay pulls it down. Here's Bogdanovic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovic. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Pass to Beal. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. And Detroit the other way now. Cunningham with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Wright against Cunningham. Now Beal. Kuzma outside. Porzingis up top over Ivy. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Cunningham on the wing. Let's go with a three. The offensive rebound. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Wright. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Bay outside. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Washington, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Wizards. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
And the basket by Beal.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Cunningham against Wright. Pass to Duran, and it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Wizards in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Here's Avdia. He's covered by Bay. Cunningham against Wright. Over Cunningham. And it's Wright missing. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Cunningham against Wright. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Beal. He can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
It's Avdia on the wing. He's covered by Bay. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Avdia's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Cunningham against Wright. Cunningham passes to Bay. Over Avdia. Bay, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And the bucket is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. They're not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Here's Ivy. Deflects the pass. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Ivy's got 5 now.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Here's Cunningham. The Wizards making their last shot. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham with the ball. Bay outside. Over Avdia. Wright with the board.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Avdia, good.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Detroit calls timeout.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Washington making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma, and it's Morris in for Beal. Here's Cunningham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Now here's Burks, trailing by 5. Shot no good, and it's Washington the other way. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Burks against Wright. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Avdia from outside. Offensive rebound, goes up again, and finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Burks. That one drops for him.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
Pass to Wright. Hachimura with the ball. He's covered by Bagley. Here's Avdia. He's got 9. Back to Hachimura. 4-3. The rebound by Burks. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Stewart. Back to Burks. 3-pointer, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Morris. Stolen by Burks. Now Stewart. Stolen by Gafford. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Here's Cunningham, guarded by Morris. Here's Ivy. He's got 5. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, and he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
The first free throw is good. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Offensive rebound. Gafford blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Barton, he's checked in for Wright.
Your Wizards, Will Barton.
Here's Morris. They really needed more from him in the loss to Cleveland. Pass to Barton. Wide open look. And he gets it back. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Will Barton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Noel, he's checked in for Bagley. Both free throws good from Barton. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador. They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Wizards, Will Barton. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Pistons trailing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And it's so tough to contain Ivy's young athleticism. He goes right at the defense hard and gets the contact.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
And so he makes both from the line. And we've got 1:18 left in the first. Morris outside. Back to Abdia. The shot. That time, not on target. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Cunningham. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Morris. Pass to Gafford. Another shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Here's Ivy. Stewart with it. And he lays it up and in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Morris with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Monte Morris. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Morris. Right wing. Here's Ivy. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Here they come, DC family.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. Will Barton is out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Hachimura against Bogdanovich. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Kuzma outside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 8.
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
Pass to Bay. This one for 3. Here's Stewart. Second shot opportunity. Basket's good. Stewart's got his second basket of the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Beal, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Beal outside. Kuzma outside. Beal against Cunningham. Back to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Sinks hits it from distance. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
We knew this coming in about Rui Hachimura. This guy is very good running the floor and finishing in transition. Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Barton. Now Porzingis. Stewart defends. Here's the lob. It's deflected. They get it back. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Here's Barton. Misses off the right iron. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA. Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
On the wing, Barton. Porzingis passes to Barton. And the layup is good off the glass. Barton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Burks passes to Stewart. Up top, Bay. The three ball. Porzingis grabs the board.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Bay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Detroit.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
At the line for
They've been
2.
really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
First one falls for him. And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Wright's checked in for Washington. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. And so Bey nails both of them. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Beal outside. Pass to Barton. Fires from deep. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Now Bey. Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Kuzma. Here's Duran. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Durham brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
Duran taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. And the second free throw is good. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Barton. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Barton's got 12 points.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Cunningham finds Burks. Over right. And again, the Pistons missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Detroit calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Wizards answer.
Magruder, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Hayes is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Hayes against Wright. Here's Burks. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
Beal, the pass to Barton. Outside Porzingis. Out to Beal. Launches it. The Pistons clear it. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Pass to Hayes. Here's Magruder. Here's Duren. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Shot clock at 3. Here's Hayes. Bradley Beal puts it in. The Wizards have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. To the middle. Barton, the pass to Beal. Right side Porzingis. Shoots over Duren. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Magruder, hounded by Beal. Here's Bagley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Hayes against Wright. Here's Beal. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Hayes, the pass to Burks. And here's Hayes, hounded by Wright. Hayes against Wright. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Wright outside. Barton right side. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
The Pistons trailing. It's stolen by Wright. Now the Wizards in transition. The finish! Can't get it to fall.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Duren, defended by Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Magruder from deep. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Duran's got 5 points.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Washington calls timeout.
DC family, it's time to welcome your Wizards.
So for the Wizards, Gafford, he's checked in for Kuzma. Avdia comes in for Barton. And it's Morris in for Wright. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Now Beal. 5 points in the game. Morris passes to Beal. Porzingis with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The line for the Wizards, Monte Morris. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Morris. Pistons shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Here's Ivy. He's got 9. Burks passes to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Beal outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, off. The bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Burks. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Burks has got 7 points.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Here's Avdia. 9 points in the game. Back to Beal. Fires the 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
54 seconds left in the first half. Here's Burks. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 9.
You give Alec Burks a little daylight. This guy is ready to fire.
Beal with it, and Noel picks him up defensively with a step back. Beal's shot is off.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Now the Wizards in transition. From 6 feet away, uses the glass that time. It's good.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Ivy. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't nail the jumper.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Will Barton getting it done for Washington. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Will Barton. He had 14 points and 2 rebounds. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys.
Over to Kenny. What'd you think about Detroit?
You can point to their long-range shooting as the main problem area. They're taking a lot of threes, and their percentage is hovering in the low 30s. That's too cold. 30 degrees, you need a jacket for that.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye.